So I talked often about how Sky in the wild is like very uncomfortable. It's crazy. It's very cringe.
Well, and it's a rare sighting now.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Doesn't happen often.
No,
but when she's out and about, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, it sure does.
A lot of stories that come with that. But I don't talk enough about Emily and her crew in the wild because it is equally crazy. But it's just not talked about enough. Well, maybe in some ways, yes.
Yeah.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So yesterday I had a big game in Little League. It was our first game of our district tournament of champions, which we made it into. And so it was a big game.
Yeah.
And Emily asked me the other day, when do you play? And I told her it was last night. And she goes, ooh, maybe I'll come. And I went, oh, really? And kind of surprised me a little bit. But she does enjoy going to Little League games.
Emily has a little bit of Friday Sky in her where she'll get excited to do something, but then she'll actually come through
she
sometimes,
actually does do it.
Yeah.
which is like shocking.
Yeah.
Friday Sky gets excited about things, but then doesn't do them.
Does not do it.
So it's different.
Emily kind of follows through.
But that's really nice to even ask.
Oh, well,
Sky-
I was,
Sky brought up something once
What?
to me. It was like a Wednesday. She goes, before she even said it, she goes, I may be Friday Skying it a little bit, but I'm thinking about doing this. Would you be interested?
I totally remember.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Of course I did do it.
Emily had nothing going on last night, and so she was excited about it. And so she said, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll come.
Wow.
And so I was like, okay. And then I didn't really even think about it because I've got other things going on, obviously, with the game.
Yeah.
And so as the game is, kind of progressing after like maybe the first inning, I glance over in the stands, and what do I see? I see Emily sitting with my wife.
What?
Oh, no way.
And I don't see anybody, I don't see, the twins with her,
Mm-hmm.
Robert and Reed. But I did see Emily. And so I went, oh, Emily she came by herself? Like, that's weird. but okay. I mean,
that's
she's
nice.
here to support.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Heck
There was obviously things going on. I didn't have a chance to go see her yet. But then eventually I made my way over. And then I said, oh, you came to the game? That's so awesome. Where's the boys? And she said, I don't know. They're running around.
Running around.
Why is she immediately irritated?
Well, because again, like these two can't sit still.
Yeah.
You think Emily's bad about sitting still? Those two,
It's on
they're
another
gone.
level.
They're gone.
On another level.
On another level.
It is.
On another
And
level.
I get it about her son because he's a teen. He's at the age where he's a young boy and he's
this
running
kid's got
around.
ADD. He's got everything else going on.
This kid's the
But-
worst.
But I feel it's a weird thing to say about your man, an adult man saying
Well, they're twins.
He's out running around.
These guys are twins.
There's a reason we call them the
twins. Yeah, the twins.
Yeah, come on, Sky.
They're identical.
So
Okay,
what
all
made
right.
you pull the trigger and come to the game?
All right. Well, I had always been planning on coming by.
Oh, you were?
coming by
Okay.
the game. Yeah.
We didn't really talk about it
No,
yesterday.
we didn't really talk about it. It was very brief when I asked you to confirm the time of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have Little League going on last night. Had it the night before. Have it tonight. Didn't have it last night. I'm kind of getting sad because we're towards the end of our season, and so I'm just wanting to soak it all in.
Do either of you guys have like lights at your field? Is it night games?
Unfortunately, we don't. We have some teams in our league that do. Our field does not.
Yeah.
But it gets dark so late now.
Yeah, so you're
I mean,
good.
we're done at 7, and it's
Yeah.
still completely light out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I text Barnzo earlier in the day and asked him if he maybe wants to go by Eddie's game.
Would that be Robert?
Robert, my
Okay,
man.
he's Barnzo.
Barnzo.
Okay,
Yes,
sure.
I'm sorry about
Just
that.
confirming.
Sorry about that. That is the Barnzo I'm talking
nicknames,
about.
okay.
That is the Barnzo I'm talking about. And ask him if he wants to go to Eddie's game.
Hey, Barnes,
He
you want to go to
says-
Eddie's game?
He says, yeah, exclamation point.
Oh, he's excited about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Griffies. That's what that is in Barnzo talk.
Okay.
That's what he's saying to me. So perfect.
Oh.
So he gets home and we decide that we're going to do a couple errands. We're going to go to the village because the village in La Mesa.
love the village.
I love the village.
You love
She
the
loves
village.
going to the village and grabbing a beer.
Just
I
real quick.
do.
Just one beer.
It's so fun. We did actually only have one beer.
yeah.
We did actually
Gotta
only have
keep
one
it
beer.
cool.
We got to keep
Yeah,
it cool.
yeah.
We had to keep it cool.
We're going to a little
Love
league
it.
game here. Let's keep it cool.
And there's a little portion that does tie into what we're talking about here that I didn't mention to you guys yet is that my son Reed has this new, it's not new. It's a piece of junk that our friend and our friend gave us. It's a Razor electric bike. And it's a little mini one that goes like 10 miles an hour. I mean, it's very, very tiny. You charge it and stuff. So he's been riding around our neighborhood in that.
Oh.
He wanted to bring it to the village to cruise around on the sidewalks outside of the village.
Seems dangerous.
Very dangerous.
I mean, it's on a sidewalk. It's actually slower than a bike.
People walk on the sidewalks all the time.
Slower than a bicycle.
Sorry,
so
triplet mom.
So he was Sky.
Okay.
He was riding around in that while we were riding to a couple stores, and then while we had a beer.
Getting your brewski.
So you were getting hammered in the village
was not hammered.
while he's riding his scooter around causing havoc,
Yeah.
I was not hammered.
Disturbing
I
the peace.
literally had one
Disturbing
beer.
the peace.
I literally had one beer.
soliciting everywhere.
And so he knew we were going to go to Eddie's game after we were done with what we were doing. Now, the fear in me kicks in prior to even getting to Eddie's field.
What do you mean fear?
The fear
That
of
we were going to lose?
the fear, no,
Oh.
the fear of these two guys' behavior
The
at said
twins.
field. The fear of the twins' behavior at the field.
Oh.
Now, this comes with a reason.
What?
If we can harken back to 2 years ago when I was managing the game, it was the very first time Emily and the twins showed up to one of my games, which again, very nice, very supportive. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget, as I'm coaching
say
third
it.
base, glancing over in our bullpen, our team bullpen,
Yeah.
Robert and Reed
Yeah.
warming up.
Yeah. Having a catch.
Guys, you're not on my team. I don't think you're allowed to
It's a
do
weird
that,
thing
guys.
to do.
They were literally throwing in my bullpen.
can't believe it's
Where
fake.
my other coaches were like, "Who the fuck are these two? Like, what are they doing?"
Yeah, who are
and
these
I
vandals?
was humiliated, and of course Emily equally humiliated,
yes.
if not more.
I forgot about that. That's the fucking craziest thing. Honestly, that's honestly probably in my top 5 craziest fucking things I've ever seen in
It
my
was
life.
pretty wild. It
I'll
was
never
pretty wild.
forget looking over there
Yeah.
and going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, Emily went and yelled at him.
Clearly,
Yeah.
get,
What are you guys doing?
Get over here. You're going over here like I want to do it in private, like get him behind the corner
I,
and yell at him.
I meanwhile was laughing out loud. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hysterical.
So I know that
So maybe there's a
I'm
trigger
living in
there.
fear.
Yeah.
I'm living
A
in fear.
trigger,
I'm
yeah.
living in fear of bringing them out in public. So the reason I brought up that bike thing
no.
Yeah.
is this started before we got to the field. Reed wanted to ride it over there. And I said,
It's not that far.
"Are you
From the village?
I said, "Absolutely not."
Oh.
I said, "Absolutely not. We are going to keep it cool at the field. I don't want to distract Eddie.
It is a big game.
He doesn't need to see Reed,
Knowing Reed-
coming up the hill. Hey, Eddie, on the bike."
And then I feel like Reed would walk onto the field, walk into the dugout with you not there, Emily, as if he's like a part of the team because he knows Eddie and Jack.
Coach Reed?
Oh,
So
yeah.
he
Anything
can
can
do whatever he.
Yeah.
So I feel like he thinks he could do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Anything could happen. So I put a stop early on before we even got to the field, saying, "Absolutely not. That bike's going in Robert's truck."
You had a talk with him?
A big talk. Yeah, I said, "That bike's going in the truck."
With
and
just
it will,
your son?
With just my son at this point.
Okay.
At this point, it was just my son because it was about the bike going
Right,
to,
right. Okay.
to your field.
Okay.
And so I said, "That is not going. You're going to only ride around here, like ride around the block a couple times. When we're done, the bike's going to go in the truck. It will not come out of the truck
God.
at that
Oh,
field."
God.
Like
Calm
super.
down.
No, I can't.
Oh, Eddie,
I'm all
could you
hyped all over again.
imagine?
It would be silly.
It would be,
silly
but
to
because
see.
I've seen it before. Like
Yeah.
I was at one of my daughter's games way back in the day, and it was kind of before everybody had electric bikes. But a kid was like doing laps like around the field, almost like going in the outfield area, like
Yeah,
on
that'd
his
be
bike.
wild.
Yeah,
Definitely be wild.
Yeah.
He would have done that.
I wouldn't
He would've
have
done that.
appreciated that.
So I start off the talk there. That's fine. He says, "Okay, put the bike in the car. Now drive over to your field."
yeah.
Now we find a parking spot. We park. And that's when, before anybody's getting out of the car, I go, "Wait a minute, everybody."
Oh,
I
hold
go,
up.
"Wait a minute. Nobody move.
No.
Keep it cool.
Oh, God.
Don't embarrass me. Do not distract Eddie. Do not distract his son, Jack.
Oh.
Be cool in the stands.
Very nice. I appreciate
Don't
this.
make a scene
Yeah.
in front of Eddie's wife.
No, there was a lot of people
Everybody,
there.
please keep it cool.
Okay.
Don't warm up in the bullpen.
Yeah, but no, that would be
That's under
not good.
That's
Yeah.
under the keep it cool
Right,
umbrella.
right.
Okay, good.
That's
Yeah.
under the keep it cool umbrella.
Got it.
I look over, Reed's on the on deck circle. Like, what is he doing? Okay, so
wait,
that all
wait.
makes sense.
That all makes sense.
Okay,
But
that's
then I was confused when I just saw Emily and I didn't see the twins. So I went up to her. I'm like, what's going on? You just come by yourself? Where's the twins? And Emily said, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
So were they not keeping it cool?
I think that they were keeping it cool, but they were like kind of, walking a
Antsy.
fine line.
Antsy.
Walking a fine line.
Okay.
Like they would go to the not keeping it cool side for a second and then keep it cool again. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They weren't full on
Hitting
not
up the snack bar,
Yeah.
and then I got to go
Yeah.
over and see those stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point they were kind of keeping it cool.
Okay,
not as
that's
cool
good.
as I'd like.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get that. I get that. So I say my hellos to Emily and then go about the games going on. Well, then, probably, I don't know, second inning or so, third inning, I forget when it happened. My son Jack is up to the plate, and we had 2 runners on in a very tight ball game.
Oh.
Well, out of the blue, my son, crack, hits a triple.
Wow.
That's a great hit.
2-run triple,
That's awesome.
which
Solid.
was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially a high-pressured situation like that. I was super proud of him, super happy, and so I'm elated. We take the lead.
Wow.
Everything is
we
going
go.
great.
And your wife's there.
Wife's
Your
there.
parents are there.
My parents are there.
Grandma Nancy.
Okay,
Why
why
did
did
you
you
bring that
bring that up?
Why did
you
you
know
bring
it's
that
a
up?
sore spot for
Why?
Eddie.
Didn't
Wait a
make
minute.
it. Didn't make it.
Why did you bring it up?
Didn't make
Yeah.
it.
That's.
No, I know.
Isn't it a
No,
playoff game?
no. Yeah. It's a big tournament.
She's not as mobile as,
So-
Did she play bingo this week?
oh, yeah. Set time.
Okay, all right.
Anyway,
Shouldn't
so
Sorry.
Shouldn't have brought that up.
I am I'm on cloud 9 right now. This is like my son just had a huge hit.
Everyone's going
Everybody-
crazy.
the
Yeah.
stands are going
Oh,
nuts.
it was awesome.
As I'm walking back, I notice, the twins are there.
Twins
there
showed up.
they are.
Twins showed up.
Robert
Saw-
and Reed saw the big
Oh,
hit
that's cool.
and
Oh, that's
everything.
great.
They did.
And I see Emily. She's got a big smile on her face. She's giving me the cheer. Like,
Aw.
yeah, I saw it. Like that was.
She's
great.
not yelling out like stuff to do to the next hitter.
Yeah. No. She was very. She was
Keeping it
very.
cool.
She was keeping it cool.
I
She was cheering.
kept, I kept my mouth.
Really nice. Really
Oh.
nice.
I wanted to.
Well, not everybody kept their mouth closed.
Oh no.
As I'm making my way back to the dugout,
Yeah.
I, see Robert and Reed, and Reed gives me, "Hey, Eddie, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, guys, what's going on?" I'm very happy right now. I'm in
Heck
a
yeah.
great mood. And Reed goes, "Oh, I just saw that great hit by Jack." And I go, "All right, that was great, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I kind of chopped at it a little bit, huh?"
Chopped at it.
Is that like
He
I don't
got
know
a
anything? Is
triple.
that a negative?
Well, it's like you're hitting down on the
Down.
ball. You don't want to hit down. You want to hit,
Oh, so
level.
it's like an
But what does Reed know?
Yeah. Well, that
Not
was
much.
sort of my thought. Is like,
Oh.
hey, Mike Trout, like, what do you? Like the kid cracked
Trout.
it to the wall. No, he didn't
Like,
chop at
good.
it. If he chopped at it, it'd go straight down.
Oh, no.
Like he hit it out to the outfield.
Where he was criticizing the hit.
Yeah,
It was kind of a line drive. It was like a
it
straight
was
shot.
100% line drive. And I went,
Oh,
and I looked
Reed.
at him, and I'm like, huh? Like what? And again, if this came from this stud player, again this great, amazing baseball player,
Yeah.
who's kind of being a little critical about it. Okay, I guess maybe
It's still a weird thing to say.
It is
It's
kind
still a
of at
weird
that
thing to
moment
say.
too.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
on a high,
Right.
And I kind of just went, no, I don't think so. And then I just kind of walked away. Back to the dugout, and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened? Like, really?" That took me off guard a little bit. Emily.
It was at that moment my stomach dropped. It was loud. Reed was sitting in front of me and I was behind him up a stair. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said, but I knew. I could tell
By
by
Eddie's
the
reaction.
by the body language from Reed and by Eddie's reaction. It wasn't fucking good.
Coach-
Like, it was
no.
not. That
How
was
could
not
Coach
under the.
Reed didn't love it.
That was not keeping it
I
cool.
made a 2-run triple that gave us the lead.
Yeah.
Reed, well, it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen better.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are
Really?
you talking about?
Yeah.
I've seen better.
Could work on that swing.
I've seen better.
Does he get a lot of triples or?
No, Eddie.
Okay.
He hasn't had one all season.
Oh.
Hasn't even had a double. I mean, I love him, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't
I don't know what he's
I
fucking
don't
talking
know.
about.
It caught me off guard a little
It's
bit.
Maybe he
insane.
needs to chop at the ball a little bit.
Teach him to hit down on
I
it.
think
That's not
so.
good.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh God.
So yeah, that stunned me a little bit, but whatever, it is what it is.
Okay.
And then, so the game's progressing, it's getting crazy, this and that is going on. A couple innings later, again, I'm sort of running around, I'm going to third base, back and forth. I look back to the stands. I feel like I need a little bit of Emily in my life. I need a little bit of that,
the sunshine.
that safety
Yeah.
of
Oh.
one of my best
Oh,
friends,
your
Emily.
girl. Okay.
So I look up, I glance up, and I go, "Oh, I wonder what the twins are doing, what Emily's doing. Where'd they go?"
Wait, what?
I don't
Snack Shack?
see. No, I'm looking around. I'm
No?
looking around the field. I'm looking everywhere.
Are they playing Pepper?
I mean, I thought maybe that could be going on, or
Oh yeah.
no, they're gone. What do you mean? The game's not over yet. Not even close. We still got like 3 innings to go.
Just disappeared?
They're gone. Go. Where did you go?
Got a little antsy. Twins got some ants in their pants.
Oh no.
I remembered about my carne asada I wanted to put on the grill at home that I'd gotten earlier.
oh Emily.
So I
Did you
just
make it through 2 innings?
Maybe one.
One inning? What's the point of your going?
Come.
Just to stop by.
Okay.
by.
I mean, it was nice.
You don't get credit for coming by for
I
one
sure
inning.
fucking do.
It's pretty weird.
Hey, I saw
Come by
that
for
hit.
an inning.
I saw that
You
hit.
did. You made
I
it
saw
there.
the fucking hit.
Yeah, a little choppy, but whatever.
yeah.
But I could not figure out,
Hey.
like, where again, do we have a Star is Born situation where we're leaving
Halfway
before the
through.
main event?
It's
Yeah.
kind of long.
Guys, are long. Why didn't you come? I don't understand.
Hey, when's your next game?
It was tonight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
Damn
think
it,
you're
I have
playing
a game.
tonight too.
Oh,
Damn it.
Yeah.
What-
Emily asked me if I would stop by for her game. I
Are
said,
you going?
maybe.
Okay, well, then,